What's up YouTube? Lehman Griffin here with another episode of How to Do Everything. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how to make your computer run faster, run more effectively, and also start up faster. So let's say you're on the computer and you're on the internet browsing YouTube, you got your email open in another tab, you're also downloading something from the internet. Sometimes that gets to be too much for your computer and it starts bogging down. You start seeing screen glitches. When you click between programs, it's very slow. Sometimes it takes a long time to load things. And I know with today's internet speeds, we've gotten a lot spoiled. I remember downloads with dial-up, and that was horrible. You almost didn't expect a page to load. So what you want to do in that scenario is you want to stop everything so that your computer can catch up. And the best way to do that is to hit Control-Alt-Delete. It's a 3-key combination on your keyboard. Hit it once. If you hit it more than once, it won't always work immediately. It will take a few seconds if your computer is really bogged down. But if you hit it more than once, sometimes it'll cause your computer to actually shut down. So that's not a good thing. It won't save any of your work or anything. No, I don't want to switch to basic. We're going to keep the current scheme. Don't show us message. Alright, so where was I? Anyway, yeah, if you click Control-Alt-Delete, it'll bring up a screen and it'll say at the bottom of the screen, Start Task Manager. That's what you want to click on. I can't do it here because it'll stop the video, but I'll show you some other ways to get to it. First way, you can click the Start menu here, and in the search field, you can actually type Task Manager. And it will pull up View Running Processes with Task Manager. So we'll click that, and that'll bring up your Task Manager. And I'll show you another way to do it. You can click the Start menu. If you don't have Windows 7, you can click Control Panel. And if this isn't like this, it probably looks like this. And you can click this drop down to the right here where it says Category and go to Large Icons. And that'll bring up your classic Start menu, or your classic Control Panel. So we're going to go to Performance Information and Tools. And we're going to go to Advanced Tools, and now you can see here Open Task Manager, and that'll bring this again. So we'll close out of that, and now we have our Task Manager. What you're going to do, this list here, Applications is going to show you the actual programs that are running. As you can see, I don't have anything running but a Movie Maker program. And Processes is going to bring up a list of actual things that are running on your computer, not necessarily programs. It could be background processes, it could be it's things that the computer is doing at the moment. So it's constantly changing depending on what you're open, what you have closed, what what's going on with the computer. But just run through this list. This is a good list because this is actually going to show you a few of the things that you don't actually know are running. If you have a search engine or a search optimizer or some sort of spyware, adware, this will actually show it, and you've got to be careful. You got to look for it and really. My recommendation is if you don't know what it is, write down the file name and copy it into your browser and just Google search it or do a search engine on it and see what the file is, because 9 times out of 10 if it's a file that's not bad, it'll show up on there and you can know to go ahead and shut it down and then delete the program after that, or find out what the program is. But this is a good list here because if there's things on here that you don't need, you can go in and end them. And I'll look here and see what I've got. I don't think. Let's see here. Movie Maker, want to keep that running. Okay, Saytech SST Profile Launcher. That is a controller. I don't need that. So I can actually go in there and delete that. So we're going to click that, and it won't delete it. It'll just stop it. It'll stop it from running right now. So I'll click that, and I'll click End Process. And it's going to pop up and say, do you want to end the profiler? And I know I am, so I'll hit yes. Just make sure it's a safe program to end, because some critical files, if you end them, it'll actually cause your computer to shut down. So we'll end process, and there you go. It'll delete it from the list. And just check this frequently, because this will give you a kind of indication if there's something running in the background that'll slow your computer down. So that's that. We're going to close out of here, and I'll show you guys how to actually make your computer start up faster. The reason computers start up so slow is most of the time you don't know this, but when you download a program and install it, the factory settings most of the time are for the program to start up when Windows starts. Now some programs will give you an option for it, but if you're like me, you probably click right through that. You just hit next, 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 and you don't realize what you're reading. But a lot of them will ask you that, but most of them are set to start up when Windows starts. So what that does is when your computer first starts up and it loads Windows and you see this screen here, your home screen or your desktop, and you see that little Firefox icon or the Internet Explorer icon, you want to click it because you want to go to the internet. So you go ahead and double click it. And the computer is still doing all these background processes and it can't open Firefox. So what do you do when it doesn't open it? You click it again. And now we're back to the previous scenario of too many things going on and your computer slowing down. Well, this trick is it's not really a trick, this is going to show you how to stop all those programs from opening up when your computer starts, and then you will be able to choose when you want to open them. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the Start menu here, and in this search engine again, we're going to type MSCONFIG, msconfig. And now this is system configuration. This is actually going to be how set up, and you can see it says startup here. Well, this is a list of all the things that are set to open when the computer opens. So as you can see, we've got Logitech Gaming Framework, NVIDIA, SkyDrive, we've got a lot of programs set, and I've got some of them turned off. And that's how you want to have it. You want to choose what starts when your computer starts, because if all these are selected, every time you start your computer, iTunes is going to start. Every time you start your computer, my gamer statistics and my Saytech joystick controller and my Steam client Bootstrapper, which is an online gaming program, all that is going to start up, and you might not want to do that every time you go into Windows. So you can just click and it'll undo it, and then you can hit apply and OK. And what that does is it sets what opens up. Now, it doesn't delete the programs, it actually just keeps Windows from opening them on its own. So if you wanted to open iTunes, you would just go in and click your normal icon and it would open iTunes. But when your computer initially starts up, it's going to go a lot faster now because it doesn't have to open all these other programs. Usually when you see the screen, if you do it right and you don't have much open up, when you see the desktop screen, you should be able to click on whatever you want and go. So there you have it, guys. I hope that helps you guys. Please comment. I love to hear your feedback. If you got any questions about anything I talked about but didn't get into, I'll try to make another video and dive into it and show you guys a little bit more about it. But I hope you like my videos. I got more coming. I'm doing some videos on how-tos on Photoshop and some other programs based in Windows and on the internet and YouTube, and just a lot of how-to videos. So please subscribe, guys. I got more videos coming out all the time. I look forward to seeing your comments, and y'all have a wonderful day.